Okay, let's see if that works. Hello? Are we live? Okay, I gotta... 1 second. We're back. I think I know why we were having stream issues for so long. I mean, today and yesterday. Potentially the day before that. Because OBS was connecting us to a Singapore server. um, but I think we're now on a Sydney server. I hope. Maybe. Oh, is... Wait, no, we're all good. And so it's 1, 2, 1, 2, and diagonal, and then 2. Diagonal, and then 2. Um, 1. Two. Hold on. That doesn't make sense. One. How have we done this wrong? Hold on. If we had it right before. Okay, so that diagonal. Oh. Cool. Does that make sense? Yep, that works. But now we're gonna try and get the redstone to go to 1, 2, 3, 4, 16. 4 times 4, 16. 16 different points. Whilst it looks good. Okay. So... But how's that gonna work if they're both there? Alright, this is gonna be difficult. Light work, you got this. Sure. Sure. So that one, but that has to then have a block here, right? But that has to have a block here. Can't have a block beneath that, so I don't know how we're going to power this one. Maybe we don't. Block here. That has to have a block there. Again, has to have a block here. Block. I think that all works. Yo, welcome on in Guitar FPS. Welcome. Hope you're well. Hope you're traveling well. Okay, so that goes there. Thank you for the follow. That goes there, and then we got that and that. Right? That's everything except for there and there. And you know what? I think we bring this one up and do it there. Okay, so let's make this one whole block or one whole layer. This is where the redstone's gonna go. And we gotta get some of the trapdoors. Do we do trapdoors or we do iron trapdoors? Let's try the iron. Oh, shit. Oh, you like the music? Yo, thank you. I like the music as well. Which playlist is this? This is pretty much the playlist.
Which playlist is this?
Every stream. This is the one that we kick off with. It's called Copyright Free Lo-Fi on Spotify. And it's got a image of an anime girl with holding an umbrella, and it has anime lo-fi in the image. Yeah, it's a great playlist. I searched for a while before I found one that I liked, because a lot of them say they're lo-fi and streamer friendly, but then you get hit with the songs that aren't streamer friendly, which sucks. But that is what it is. So we need this. Okay. How are we gonna do this? This is gonna look so janky. We need more redstone. What are we building? We built a windmill over here. And now chat wants us to do a redstone windmill. And that's what we're trying to build. However, I have no redstone bone in my body. But we came up with this. So if I turn this on, kinda is a redstone thing. Now imagine that, but with these. But we're gonna try and make it work. Although I feel like we're gonna get to a point where I'm just gonna give up. But we'll try. Because that's not going into this block, which means that's not going to get powered. So the only way to power that is to do something like that. But that's not going to work. Okay, let's build the clock, because I know how to build that. Yo, thanks for the hydrate, Shadow, and good try on the creeper scare. Okay, so we need one of those. I think the best way to do this is probably to do a redstone tower, right? Going up, maybe? So if we do redstone, block, redstone. redstone block. So we got 1, 2, 3. Two. Something like that. That's all split. That's split. That works. And then if I connect that, hold on, other way. That doesn't climb. Do we need half blocks maybe? I remember there's something about redstone that, unless they changed it with an update. No? Oh, maybe it's a torch. Maybe that's what I'm doing wrong. Go like that. Yeah, no, it's a torch. Cool. And then that goes that. Yo, look at that, look at that. So that we want to break up. This we want to bring down. But I can't. Okay, so we're gonna bring it in by 1, do it there, then bring it down, and then cut it. And we have that, that. If I do that, does that work? That does not look like it's working. Oh. Because that redstone is just powering it. So we need this to turn on and off as well. Okay, so that doesn't work. How do I get this going up unless I do... And on top of that we put redstone? Or do we just circle it up? And if I if I get rid of that, put stone down. Yeah. Again, the issue is that this can't work because it doesn't. Only way would be to like. Ah, okay. That works. Do I want to figure it out? If you guys have tips, please send them my way. Please. I am winging this. Tips but no tutorials. Yeah, let's do that. That's it. If I bring that down, connect there, and say we bring this to like here. If you want more of a windmill effect, you could opt for a faster clock to power the line. Yeah, no, I'm happy to try a different clock. This is the only one I know how to make. So this. I need a repeater. That needs to connect there. And then we gotta bring probably gonna bring it up here, right? Cool. It works. Oh, except for that one. We need to get a fix on that, which should be fine. Oh, that's so that's broken because we fixed that one. I see. So how do we get that working as well? So we did that. Repeater behind the block. If we did a repeater behind the block, I mean like here. Still does the top one. One block forward. But if we do one block forward, I see what you mean. Do that there. But then that's not going to be powered. And then that, we have the same issue with that. And we can't place... I think what I want, I think if we have that one as the issue, and we just get rid of that. And we got the same problem up there. Make it across instead. Nah, because then it messes up the pattern, right? Unless we bring it over one, over one. No, I don't like that. I think we end up just getting rid of that and then get rid of the top one. That's fine. Look, the trade-off is we have a windmill that's actually kind of looking like it's turning. We can change that into like a stair or something. Maybe keep it there, but thicken it a bit and hide the redstone behind a trapdoor. Flip the top one. Fix the top left one. I'm confused. I think it's working. Would I do a redstone that actually turns, or the illusion is better? I think I would. I think we've done our crack at it. I think we might. Do we do a tutorial? Because I can see this not looking great. Yeah, can you send it through? We'll have a look. Try the observer clock. Hold on, let's have a look.
Hungry Jacks.
Oh, we just got hit with an ad. Oh, I can't see chat. Cinema mode. Let's do that.
But I think this is only the beginning of Minecraft's builder's next evolution, animation. And today I want to show you how to build this windmill in your Minecraft world. Before I get started on the tutorial, for all my friends who use Litematica, yes, there is a link where you can download the schematic.
That looks good. How on earth has he done that? Huh. Oh my gosh. What is this redstone?
Baco and I were able to come up with working together for a while, and then Nugs was able to refine it down to this compact thing, and this is what we're going to be building today. It's really not that complicated. All right.
They start with, it's really not that complicated. That's not a good sign, guys.
Starting off, you're going to want to figure out where the center of your windmill is. This is very important, so figure out how tall you want the windmill to be.
That is nice and compact, though. I do like that it's nice and compact. Maybe we try building this. Can we turn it on and off?
And which direction you want the windmill to be facing. Once you figure out which direction to face, then you're going to actually build away from it by 1, and then you're going to come down by 2. You're going to go ahead and make 3 on each side. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And if you want to fill out the bottom, you can as well. So in the end, you're going to have 1, 2, 3, the center, 1, 2, 3 over here as well. So we'll switch this one to green. What you're getting is a bit of a 7 by 7 block. So we can go ahead and fill in some of the space down here, fill in all of this as black concrete, just so that way we have kind of a foundation to be working off of, though some of this will get changed a little bit.
Where's the shopping list? Ah, materials. Okay. Okay. What do we think? Do we try and build this? Couldn't hurt to try. Yeah, we can give it a crack. Let's give it a crack. Alright, let's screenshot this because this is gonna get torn down. This was version 1. Oh, okay. Okay, can we like just stay on top of a tree? That would be nice. Thank you. We tried. I'm proud of it. But I think we can do better. Okay. Redstone. Time to go. I still can't believe that we didn't pick up our redstone box. Oh, shocking. I thought it was gonna be you've left it here, go here, we'll pick it up. I was not expecting GG, it's gone. Sag. Alright. So, do we do iron trapdoors? I feel like iron trapdoors are covered. Thanks for the hydrate water. I think we go with the pale trapdoors.
What I want to do is go ahead and fill in this wall all the way up to the very top. So fill in your 7-block wall.
So 7-block wall behind this. So that goes. So let's say that's the center. Right? It's 3, 3. It's 1, 2, 4, 5. Is that what he's doing?
Now that you have your wall filled all the way up, so you got 3 each direction, so it's a 7x7 vertical wall, go ahead and clear all of the blocks along the bottom. This gives you a blank face.
Okay, 7x7. Yo, enjoy. Thanks for dropping on in, NoQ. Enjoy your time zone. And we have not forgotten about that tree. That tree will be built. Trust. Okay, so it's 3, 3, 3. It's all like that.
To work with. Now that you have a blank face to work with, we're going to take our trapdoors and starting from the top up here, we're going to place one on the bottom side of the top block.
Okay. I need more scaffolding. See blocks. Man, is there a way that we can just like... Okay, that's how we do it. Gotcha. Okay, so on the bottom we place that.
Then we're going to place 3 across the top of the...
Okay, so then 3 across there. Oh. Minecraft, what are you doing? Minecraft? Hello? Alright, oh, we're back. I think it panicked with the tabbing out for a second there.
next row. We're going to skip down to the next row and do 5 across the bottom of this row. We're going to place
Okay, so 5 there. Four and oh, now let's go here. Cool. Yeah, that was all.
3 on the top here and 3 across the bottom there. We're going to repeat 5, but this time we're going to go across the top.
Okay, so we go 3 there. 3 there, and then 5 there.
Of this row here. We're going to jump to the next row and go along the bottom 3, and then we're going to need to add 1 more down on the top of this last block.
Okay. That's not right. Like that. Okay. I think that's it.
There. Now that you have all of your trapdoors in position, we can go ahead and clear out all of the rest of these blocks, which are just blocks for us to be able to place our trapdoors up against. I'm going to go ahead at this point and switch to my deep slate. Not only is it good to contrast with the trapdoors for the windmill, but there's also a lot of deep slate blocks, and so it can contrast very nicely and have a lot of texturing. So I'm going to go ahead and switch this bottom row over to deep slate, and then we'll get started on the next row. This next row, we're going to come across and do 2 on either side of these 3 trapdoors. And in the middle is where we're going to drop our first redstone. On the next row, it's going to be solid deep slate. On the next row up, we're going to want to do deep slate here and here on either side of our center block, as well as redstone on the 2 outside of it, and then another deep slate block.
So redstone needs to go here. Here, here, and here. One, two, three, 4.
Discover our most indulgent.
Alright, no, I don't want to have some Team Temps right now.
And now that this top row isn't really necessary, it's decorational, so we're not going to worry about it for this particular tutorial, and we're just going to keep working with what we actually need. You can feel free to add another layer if you think that it would be nice to have a little bit more height. But right now, we're just focused on the redstone. Alright, now that we have our dimensions and the front of our windmill down, I'm going to go ahead and swap the rest of this to deep slate, and we're going to fill this in as well. So let me swap this to deep slate. Alright, now that we're ready to start on our actual redstone, the first thing I'm going to do is in this corner here, I'm actually going to swap this block with a polished deep slate. You can put whatever you want, but this is for clarity, knowing that this...
So 2 blocks back from that corner. So 2 blocks back there.
Red torch here is what is actually going to power my redstone for the rest of the windmill. So we're going to go ahead and place one there. And now we're going to go ahead and add deep slate right behind this redstone patch there. And then we're going to make a 2x2, add one more next to this red.
Okay, this guy is Loves his deep slate. 2x2, and then that.
Stone. Add one more in this corner, and then at a diagonal, add one here.
Okay, and then we go. Do that. I think we need to make some observers, right? Hold on, let's go make some observers. Because we don't have any here. I knew we'd forgotten something. It's for contrast. It is for contrast. That's for me. And we need. I don't know if we have quartz. Ah, we got observers at the ocean monument. That should be enough. Redstone dust. Maybe a lever? Okay. We'll find out. Alright.
We're going to start adding our repeaters. One here pointing into the wall, just as it is. One here, and we're going to hit it twice, so that it's only one tick away from max. One here, same thing, one tick away from max. And then we're adding redstone to the rest.
Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Like that, I think.
Of these. I almost forgot that we're also going to need some scaffolding blocks, and these are blocks that are kind of filler blocks, so feel free to remove these afterwards, but we're going to put them here, here, and here because we're going to add blocks on top of them. So this is just filler blocks for now. For our next step, we're going to go ahead and add blocks on top of all of our filler.
Where is our stone? Who's meowing? Oh, what are you doing? Big stretches. Cat is awake.
Scaffolding blocks, and we're going to add a sticky piston on top of the redstone torch. There it goes. As well as an observer facing into the sticky piston. And then we're going to put redstone.
Okay, hold on. I think we have sticky piston here, right? Yes, we do. Huh. So sticky piston, observer.
On top of these two blocks, not on top of that one. For this next row, we're going to start.
Okay. Yep. that. Block. Peter.
By adding cobbled deep slate on either side of these areas, the holes with the redstone, we're going to add blocks in front of the redstone. Then we're going to add 2 slabs, which I'm going to use my polished deep slate slabs to show that they're slabs and different here and here.
Okay. There and there. Oh. Yep. We're gonna make slabs. This is so confusing. Here and here.
And then we're going to add more cobbled deep slate on top of this block, as well as in front of this block. And then we're going to want to put it between these 2 redstone pieces.
Okay. So here, here, and here. Cool.
Pieces. So I'm going to go ahead and fill in twice and then clear that one out. Now the next thing we're going to add is an observer looking down at this observer. So now the little red dot is facing up, as well as place a target block on top of the sticky piston. Get out your repeaters again, because we're going to need 1 repeater facing in with no ticks added, 1 here, 1 away from max, 1 here, hit it twice, 1 here, just as it is.
Okay, so we need a target block. Have we made a target block? Before? I don't think we have. It's using hay bales, right? I feel like it's using hay bales. Ah. Oh, that hit hard. RIP Redstone Shulker Box. Sad.
You're going to want 1 facing this direction, almost max. 1 facing away from your target block, almost max. Another one here, almost maximum. And then we're going to place redstone on the other 3 blocks.
Okay. So, boom, boom, boom. That one is going there. That. I think.
Just like that. We're going to go ahead and place another block on top of the redstone here in the corner, as well as here. And then if you stand on top of one of them, you can place one against this repeater right here. That allows you to add redstone to just these two, like so. Now all we need to do is add another block on this redstone in the corner that's facing into that repeater, as well as on top of this repeater. Make sure to control click so you don't move that repeater. And then you're going to add a redstone to it. Place one block in front of the redstone here, and then a repeater facing into the wall.
Bro, this is some proper redstone shenanigans.
And that should be all the redstone required to make your windmill work. Now, of course, you're probably very excited to try it out and see it for yourself. So what you're going to want to do is, again, that special block to be placed here underneath the redstone torch. You're going to want to go down by 2 and clear out the one in the middle, just to give you something to work with when it comes to powering it on and off. I'm going to go ahead and add another redstone torch, which will actually turn this machine off. You can see the target block is down, so it is off. And then I'm going to take a lever and put it on this block here. And now when I power this lever, the windmill will actually start up.
Okay. So if we turn I think that needs to be on the actual block itself. We've done something wrong. What have we done wrong? Huh. What the heck? Oh. What have we done wrong? I thought we followed that to the T. What's powering this? We've just turned off the power. Maybe deep slate wasn't optional? Damn, imagine. What is powering this? I'm so confused. Okay, so that's full 2, 2. That's on the bit lower than this. Okay, Minecraft, please stop doing that. So that's full, two. Did we place one of these going the wrong way? So that's going 2 and that's going away.
Max. Another one here, almost maximum. And then
Okay, so that 1, 2, 3, almost maximum, almost maximum. No, they're all right. I'm so confused. Nah, that's locking itself. What the heck? 10 months ago. Months ago. What have we done wrong? We must have done something wrong. We're gonna have to start from the start. So if we get rid of that, what the heck, man? That's still getting powered, which it shouldn't be. This should not be powering anything. It's magical. It is magical. So that observer is meant to be facing into. Is there something meant to be behind this observer?
And we're going to add a sticky piston on top of the redstone torch. There it goes. As well as an observer facing into the sticky piston. And then we're going to put redstone on top of these 2 blocks, not on top of that one. For this next row, we're going to start by adding cobbled deep slate on either side of these areas, the holes with the redstone. We're going to add blocks in front of the redstone. Then we're going to add 2 slabs, which I'm going to use my polished deep slate slabs to show that they're slabs and different here and here. And then we're going to add more cobbled deep slate on top of this block, as well as in front of this block. And then we're going to want to put it between these 2 redstone pieces. So I'm going to go ahead and fill in twice and then clear that one out. Now the next thing we're going to add is an observer looking down at this observer. So now the little red dot is facing up, as well as place a target block on top of the sticky piston. Get out your repeaters again, because we're going to need 1 repeater facing in with no ticks added, 1 here, 1 away from max, 1 here, hit it twice, 1 here, just as it is. You're going to want 1 facing this direction, almost max, 1 facing away from your target block, almost max, another one here, almost maximum, and then we're going to place redstone on the other 3 blocks, just like that. We're going to go ahead and place another block on top of the redstone here in the corner, as well as here. And then if you stand on top of one of them, you can place one against this repeater right here. That allows you to add redstone to just these 2, like so. Now all we need to do is add another block on this redstone in the corner that's facing into that repeater, as well as on top of this repeater. Make sure to control click so you don't move that repeater. And then you're going to add a redstone to it. Place 1 block in front of the redstone here.
We were missing this block.
And then a repeater facing into the wall.
I understand we're discussing a
We were missing a block. I'm assuming that's what's broken it.
Be all the redstone required to make your windmill work.
We were missing the one of the last steps. I think that's what was locking it. Yep. It was that. Now it works. And then if we do that, we also have an on-off switch. I was like, we followed all the redstone right, we just forgot to place one block. Oh shit. Yeah, we'll have to do that for sure. Okay. I'm happy with that. Now we've got to build the actual windmill. I think I want to use birch for the main like tower. Not deep slate. I was thinking birch. I don't think I want to use deep slate. I don't want to copy. I'll use that because that's what the tutorial's for. But I don't want to copy what they've done. That doesn't feel right. You're trying to be funny. Okay, gotcha. But yeah, I think I want to use birch. Maybe we do birch and prismarine. Bring some color over here. Actually, let's leave that there. This is here. Remember, this is here. Yeah, let's do some prismarine. Prismarine and birch. Maybe do like a green, bluey. Well, I'll show you what I mean. So let's grab one of these. We have birch in here, don't we? What did we get rid of it? I think we got rid of it. Let's go. I could have sworn we had more birch. Did we chuck any in here? No? Bro, what the hell? I could have sworn we had some. That's fine. We can go chop some. And prismarine. I want to use bright prismarine. I don't think I want to use. Where's all that prismarine? I could have sworn we have more, right? I feel like we have all this stuff, but now we don't. Is it all like in here? Maybe we need to do a reset on our on all this stuff. There's actually some bookshelves. I was looking for those. Yeah, let's go Ocean Monument. And then we'll cut down some birch trees on the path. So I'm pretty sure there's a few that need to be chopped. I mean, I'm pretty sure we have like a ton in here, right? Oh, this gets condensed real quick, doesn't it? Cool. And these trees gotta go anyway. So let's just do a little bit of chopping. Alright, we need to save that tutorial. That's exactly what we did with our shulker box. We left it behind and we didn't pick it up. So sad. Alright. So yeah, I'm thinking we do birch, prismarine, and do you reckon prismarine works with warped? Maybe we're gonna go into the nether. So I don't think anything else has like stairs, right? It's like blue. So try copper. Oh, that's true. Oxidized copper. I think we need it. I think we need to get a copper room. Somewhere where you can place down blocks and it oxidizes. Yeah, because I don't want to be placing like orange bright copper. And it doesn't look right because we need the different like oxidization or something. For some reason you have this hatred for copper. It's an acquired taste, let's put it that way. Yeah, see, we don't even use the armor or the tools. It's mostly just the building blocks, right? As you shouldn't. I don't think there'd be any... Honestly, I don't think I would have any need for it. Because you'd go from iron and then to diamond. Like... early game Minecraft, that's... And even iron, you're on iron not for long. Unless you're playing like easy survival mode and you're not really like doing anything that requires dealing with mobs. But like even hard survival mode, like non-hardcore, you would still need diamond pretty much as soon as possible. Unless you just didn't deal with mobs at all. Alright, so I want to grab some warped. And we'll grab some copper as well. Early days, diamond can be hard to get. Yeah, it can be hard to get, but like you really prioritize it. You know what I mean? Like there's no need to prioritize copper. What do we need? What do we need? Warped and copper. Copper's over here. We have some of these. And we have some cut as well, but it's not oxidized. So let's chuck that into here. And warped. Yeah. We'll give it a crack. Yeah, strip mining's pretty much dead now, isn't it? That is what I don't want right there. Oh, hello. Never mind. We'll leave him be. Unless you don't leave us be. I think this will work. So if we do that in the dark areas, that in the lighter areas, and then use prismarine for the lightest areas. Like that. And then we use birch for like the actual structure. What's this look like without shaders? Yeah? Wait, who was this? Was this... Strip mine for almost 2 hours. Yeah, that was me. I remember that. That was cooked. Then we went caving and then I found diamonds straight away. Alright. Let's get cooking. Let's start with birch logs. Strip them. Then we'll do birch all the way up to here. So probably need to bring birch logs up higher. I feel like we're gonna need to chop down more birch trees. Something like that. Could bring sandstone in as well. Just at the tippy top, like peaks of where I think sandstone and potentially some diorite. We need ooh. No, go away, go away, go away. I think we could get rid of that. Trim that down. And then we'll go maybe like that, and then we can have. Oh, we gotta get some ooh. Prismarine. Can we use Stonecutter in Prismarine? Or have I tried this before? I think I've tried this before and it doesn't work. Oh, it does work. Perfect. Oh, shit. We do that, and then that's probably gonna have to come out by one. Otherwise it's gonna look very flat. If we bring that out there, that out there, replace that with a good old Prismarine one. That with a Prismarine. And then we could even just do stairs. 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 And then in this space here, I don't know if we do stripped birch log again. I feel like it'd either be diorite, sandstone, or birch. So let's go birch, birch. Oh, Okay, and then let's fix that up. Breaking our redstone. That's fine. Shit. Sometimes it's fine, sometimes it's not fine. In this case, I think it is fine because the only sections that we're going to break are going to be those bits. So... Oh no, what have I done? Good attempt on the... I think it's there. Good attempt on the... Oh, on the creeper. Good job, good job. I like it. I like your work. What's happened to our music? I'm alone with my thoughts. It's terrifying. What if it was louder though? I don't think we need it to be louder. I don't know about that. If we do that, that's gonna get taken away. That's... Wait, do we need this? Ah, okay, so that needs to be... What's that look like? Which means this needs to come through. We might need to do an observatory location. And then turn it into a cloud. Future cloud location right here. Okay. It's pretty light there. I think that needs to get darker. We can use warped. I think the sandstone needs to be up here. And maybe we continue this pattern, but... It's odd with the... I mean, we can just do this when we don't have it turned on. No, it kind of feels like a clock tower. What's this look like when it's on? So we get rid of that. It looks good. I think we might need to change the white. Yeah, the blades will need to be changed. So, what does it look like with shaders? From the ground, it's going to be pretty imposing. It looks good. No, it looks good. I think we might have to pick this up next stream. Because it's getting late and it is now officially a work night. So I think what we do, we're gonna have to work on this. I don't think this is gonna be a quick, easy build. I think this is gonna be a lot of, this might be one of the five rule that we have. Thank you for the hydrate water. Alright, we're gonna raid out. I'm gonna go to sleep. Thank you everyone for dropping on in, spending your Sunday with us. Yo, thank you for the follow. Volatile feline. What a name. Welcome on in. Panic is live. Oh, there we go. Panic rated us when we started, so let's just raid on in there. You guys can stay up late watching Minecraft here. Back and forth, literally. Alright, have fun, stay safe, and enjoy your time zone, guys. And we will build this windmill. It will be built, but not today. Alright, bye bye.
Ew, it's dark. Love that.